Hello there, people of the internet, and welcome to part 1 of a new series I'm going to be starting, or I have already started because I'm making this episode right now. And the game I'm going to be playing is Pokemon, not Pokemon Hard Gold, but Pokemon Sacred Gold, and welcome to part 1 of my Let's Play. Hopefully it'll be a fun journey, although I don't really know. Anyways, I don't need any info about how to play Pokemon. Hell, I've already been playing Pokemon longer than I have been doing sports, and that's not a good thing. It's already become so bright outside. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to Sacred Gold or Storm Silver, a hack with expansion and features. That's pretty much what Pokemon Sacred Gold is. It's with some more features and you can do some more stuff. It's much more fun than normal Hard Gold in my opinion. But everyone calls you the Professor. Hello there, Professor Oak. And there are some things that... some things we need to know about Pokemon. This is a Pokemon. Okay, I'm not really gonna read it out loud. I mean, you guys know what Pokemon are, I think. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. Pokemon are basically creatures that you can fight and... you can fight and you can catch them. And then you can make them battle each other. And in theory, it actually sounds really cruel and gruesome. But it's a kid's game, obviously. So, now I shall be the boy character, of course. And I shall give myself my name. My name in real life is Arno, if you didn't know that yet. So, I'm gonna call myself Arno in real life. As in real life. My name is Arno. Yes, it is, Professor. You heard me right. Arno, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. See you later. If you ever want to find out some of the changes, check the documents that should have come with your game. Oh my goodness, you shouldn't put that in the game. I already know I can find that there. And now my cool-looking character shrinks to a midget, which always happens in Pokemon. What a waste. Anyways, now let's go onwards. My mum is waiting downstairs, and apparently there is only one bedroom in this house. So apparently my mum sleeps in the kitchen. Good mom, you know your place. About time you woke up, Professor Elm wanted to see you. Here's your things. I heard Johto has changed a lot in the last few years. You should be careful, Arno. Here, take some running shoes as well. Oh, and she actually gives me the running shoes this early. That's actually handy. And now in music player, I get my bicycle. Hell, I get all the good key items that I need. I'm sure you know how to use these. Oh, I hear Elm has a gift for you. Thank you very much. Okay, now I can actually run, and I can also run inside, which is also a good thing. Now, this is my village. I forgot the name of it, though. That actually kind of sucks. And immediately a Pokemon starts harassing me. And there my hot neighbor exits the building, and she doesn't even say hi. Oh, bitch, come back. Why you not say hi? And there's actually a guy standing here. What do you have to say? You look kind of weird. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? And he pushes me away. You bitch, if you're masturbating, you should just tell me so. Hi Arno, I've been waiting for you to arrive. I've been curious about how Pokemon feel walking outside their Pokeballs. I was hoping I could have your help with the tests. Okay, I don't really have a Pokemon. Oh, hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen, I know a person named Mr. Pokemon who finds all sorts of crazy stuff. He says he has something, but we're busy with our research. Can you pick it up for us? You can take one of the Pokemon in the machine. Okay, now this is the part where I have to pick my starter Pokemon, obviously. Now let's take a look at my trainer card in order to choose the starter Pokemon. If it's from 1 to 3, I pick the first Pokeball. If it's from 4 to 6, I pick the middle Pokeball. And if it's from 7 to 9, you pick the last one. And if it's a 0, the last number, the last digit on your trainer ID, then then I should have let the subscribers choose. But the number is 6, so I'm gonna have to pick the middle Pokeball. But what is the middle Pokeball? This is a triangle, there is no middle. Ah, this sucks. Okay, well then actually, by rule, you have to pick the... I think the water starter. Yeah, the water starter is the one in the middle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is, because usually Charmander is on the left, and Bulb and Squirtle is in the middle, so this is the same, actually. Hello there, Totodile! I shall give you a nickname. Now, should I call you Pedo Crunch? Some people might actually know, like, what that name actually means, Pedo Crunch. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Pedo Crunch, you shall be my new companion. Please be just as good as your last version was when I was playing Pokemon Liquid Crystal. I also chose a Totodile, and I also called him Pedo Crunch. Yep, Pedo Crunch is the nickname I want to give you. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Well, thank you very much. I think I already know how to play Pokemon. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere, finds rarities. I need to go north. Yeah, I know where Mr. Pokemon is. Oh, or no, I want you to have. I want you to have these to help you with your tasks. Sorry, I suck at reading right now. I just woke up. Now let's go onwards. By the way, why am I making this episode in the morning? You might ask. That is because otherwise I should be studying, and I want to postpone that till as late as possible. And here is my hot neighbor. Oh no, you got yourself a Pokemon. I gotta say, it's really cute. No, it's actually not. You shouldn't give me a compliment that doesn't make sense. It's an ugly piece of shit, Totodile. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mum? See ya. Okay, I'll show it to my mum. Mom, I got a crocodile that's gonna accompany me for the rest of my life. What do you think about that? It's a dangerous animal. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see, that sounds a bit difficult, but when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back. Okay. Awesome. I've nearly got all the items I need. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call too. Yes, I remember how to make a phone call. Besides, I'm never gonna use that piece of shit anyways. Okay, well. These people here, these adults in this game, are so goddamn responsible. They really take their responsibility. Because they just send a 10-year-old kid on a journey, a dangerous journey with dangerous Pokemon and stuff. I wouldn't do that if that was my child. Wait 1 second! And the professor wants to quickly rub my penis, I think. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Oh, so now you give me my number. Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. I've got a 70-year-old's number. That's fucking amazing. Now let's go onwards. This is Route 1, or Route 29 if you follow the real rules. Okay, so what is so different about Pokemon Sacred Gold compared to Pokemon Heart Gold? That is actually like the Pokemon you can encounter. You encounter like many more Pokemon compared to the normal ones. As you can see, Hoppip on Route 1. That usually doesn't happen, even in Pokemon Heart Gold. And you can also make all your Pokemon evolve, even if you should normally trade and stuff. You don't have to trade anymore. You can just like, you can just use an item, depending on which Pokemon it is. And those items are not that easy to obtain, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to evolve all my Pokemon that early. Hello there, Cherry Grove City. Let's go onwards. You're a rookie trainer, right? Let me show you around. Follow me. Oh my god. Oh, please, let me show you around. It won't take long, I promise. Okay, I've got my running shoes, but I can't use them. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal all your Pokemon in no time at all. And this is a store. I'm just gonna say them up with my own words. You can just buy some random stuff here to help you on your journey. This is Route 2. I'm just gonna call it Route 2 instead of Route 30. And there is Mr. Pokemon. That's where I have to go, but this old man wants to abduct me for a while. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. Yeah, like fire Pokemon, I presume. You can only find those in water. And here is my house. As a reward of following me, take this old rod. Okay, now I'm gonna be able to rod some bitches. I'm actually not gonna make it my objective to get all the badges. I'm just gonna make it my objective to get laid as often as possible. Although I think that'll be kind of hard. Lyra, I've got you on my mind. Okay, now let's go onwards to Mr. Pokemon's house. But first, the old man stops me again. Oh, I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it! The guide gent, what the fuck? Okay, now he basically gives me a town map. That's pretty much the only thing I need. Okay, so I will show you guys the map as a matter of fact. Let's go to my Pokegear. I think that's where I need to go. And here is the map. Of course, you can't see it, but I will change to the other screen. This is actually quite a cool map in my opinion. So Mr. Pokemon is around here. I come from here, which is, I don't know what town it is. I think Newbark Town. And like there are 8 badges you can collect in this region, and afterwards you can go to the Pokemon League, which is somewhere around here, a little bit to the right where my cursor is. And this is basically the realm of Pokemon. This is not the only region you can go to, as a matter of fact. But that is for much later, so I'm not going to spoil too much about that. Of course, you probably already know that. Now let's go onwards. I haven't done any battling as of yet. And the first Pokemon I encounter here is a Cricketox, level 5. Damn, this is going to be hard. I haven't done any battling yet. Well, I think I have a little problem now. Let's do Scratch. You do Growl. Shouldn't do too much damage. Okay. I don't know whether I should like skip these long battles. Oh my goodness. You do Bide. Yeah, you're gonna kill my Pokemon. I'm just gonna start doing Leer. Because yeah, if I attack you while you're doing bite, and if I don't kill you, then you will just do like a one-hit kill move thingy. Which kind of sucks, really. Now you unleash your energy, is it gonna kill me? No, it's not, luckily. Okay, now let's keep on going. I should probably pause the video now until he's like beaten or something. You do bug bites? Oh yeah, by the way, the movesets have also been altered a little bit. So now like Peter Crunch can learn many more moves and stuff. And all my Pokemon will become much better. And are there actually any Pokemon you would like me to catch? They go up from the first to the fourth generation. So you can you can always leave a comment about that. Like, would you want me to play with Haunter, or would you rather have me play with Gardevoir or Alakazam, or maybe something else? I don't know. Like, just leave a comment and I'll try to do my best. Hell, I could also play with Espeon or Umbreon quite early on in the game, as a matter of fact. So yeah, please do leave a comment about that. And why do I do such a little amount of damage? This is really depressing in my opinion. Okay, well, who cares? You know what, I'm gonna pause the video, and with it I'm gonna split the recording into two, so the audio and the video remain synchronized, and my Peter Crunch will be level 6 now, so that'll actually be kind of awesome. Although I don't think he will learn a new move. Hell, when are you gonna learn Water Gun? You know what, I should probably do some training now that I'm at it. Yeah, I'm gonna do some training, my Peter Crunch will be level 7 to 8, and then I'll be back. Okay, by the way, this is not gonna be a Nuzlocke challenge, if you were wondering. That is because I am already playing 2 Nuzlocke challenges as I'm speaking right now. One of them is Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke, and the other one is Pokemon White Randomizer Nuzlocke. So yeah, you can check out those series as well if you actually want to. Now, I'm actually playing Nintendo DS games only at the moment. I wasn't really foreseeing this, but yeah, who cares. Now I'll split the recording into 2 and do some off-screen training in the meanwhile, so be back in a second. Okay, welcome back. I'm actually in the middle of a battle against Tailo. By the way, if you would want me to catch a Tailo, then please do leave a comment about that. If there are actually like Pokemon you know I can catch, or like Pokemon you have already seen in the grass or something, and you want me to play with him, especially now that it's so early on in the game, you can definitely like leave a suggestion or something, and I will like catch the Pokemon in the next episode. Like, this is a series where communication with my subscribers is really important. I want you guys to like see the team you want me to use and stuff. I know it sounds pretty idealistic and stuff, but still, that's how I try to make my series. So if there are any like thoughts or suggestions, please don't mind telling me. I actually like to know. And he says something about his eye-catching house. I actually didn't even notice your house, so it mustn't be that eye-catching. I'm sorry, mister. But before you go, let me finish what I have to say. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They're quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be, and he gives me an apricorn box. If you replace apricorns with weed, it sounds so much. It sounds so wrong, really. Like, hey, do you have weed? Weed grows once a day. Here, have a weed box and a weed collector and stuff. No. Let's just go onwards, this is getting creepy. Let's pick up this Pokeball, which is an antidote. Antidotes are, of course, used to heal poison. And what's happening over here? A battle or something? Go, Rattata! Woohoo! And he tackles. What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone. Okay, you youngster Joey. By the way, everyone knows that trainer is actually called Youngster Joey. It's actually kind of cool. Now, what Pokemon is this? Again, a Tailo. And look at that awesome moving sprite and stuff. That's actually kind of nice. By the way, what do you guys think of my choice? I know that I probably didn't pick the game you wanted me to play. I mean, I read in the comments that some people wanted me to like play Pokemon Snakewood or Pokemon. Yeah, now my memory is failing on me. Or other Pokemon games. I'll just say it like that because I'm a bit retarded. Yeah, of course I can't pick all the games. Oh, what's this? Elisa is standing. No, that's not Elisa. That is. I forgot her name. She's like the champion of the 4th generation. Arno, you're so fucking retarded. Oh, hello. Mr. Pokemon said he was expecting a young trainer to arrive. Is her name Arno by any chance? I see. I guess you're the trainer Mr. Pokemon was expecting. My name is Cynthia. Ah, that was her name. She's actually kind of hot, so I'm gonna try to get laid with her as well. Lyra and Cynthia, those are the 2 ones on my list. I'm a Pokemon trainer who hails from Sinnoh. Tell me, Arno, have you heard a story that tells the tale of the legendary trainer? Yes, and that story goes like the following. Once upon a time, there was a guy called Arno, and he had a YouTube channel called TB Gaming LP, and he was a legendary trainer and got laid very often. The end. That's the legend, probably. You haven't? I'll briefly explain. The story tells a tale of how a trainer travels the lands of Johto and Kanto, catching all the Pokemon known to mankind. He captures the most basic of Pokemon and even the most mythical of Pokemon to eventually come face to face with the one who the Pokemon call God. The archaeology in the Johto region appears to back the existence of this story. It's interesting, to be sure. Thank you for listening to me, Arno. You know, you remind me of a trainer I knew from Sinnoh. You may not know it yet, but I think you are capable of great things. In fact, I'd like to help you reach your maximum potential. Here, and she gives me an Eevee. Holy shit! Okay, now you guys can choose. What sort of eeveelution would you want me to play with? Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon, but you also have Umbreon and stuff, and Leafeon, Glaceon. Like there are 7 of them, I think. For now, I'll just call you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to think of a nickname. So give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna give him the most horrible nickname in the history of Pokemon. I shall tell you what he's called in a second. The numerous possibilities of evolution for Eevee make it a very interesting Pokemon. I wonder what you'll decide to evolve Eevee into. Perhaps we'll cross paths again, or no? But until then, farewell. Goodbye, Cynthia. Okay, now let's go to my Pokemon. Yeah, this is a horrible nickname. As you can see, I called him Nico with a smiley face. Nico is Japanese for cat. I know this is about as original as... And now I need to find something good. As reinventing the wheel or something. Ah, what a horrible nickname. I'm probably gonna change it by the time I reach Goldenrod. You must be Arno. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. And I am in a house with 4 elder people. I'm gonna get molested so often in this Let's Play, this is not gonna be fun. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. And he gives me the mystery egg. Alright. A friend of mine from Ekritik gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what this is. He's the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak, who happens to be standing in the same room, you creepy asshole. And he heals my Pokemon, which is also kinda nice. Let's take a look. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Arno. I was just visiting blah blah blah. Okay, thank you Professor Oak for your nice contribution to the Let's Play. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see, you must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Apparently so, you guys seem to know everything about me except, like, hell, I don't know anything about myself. You guys seem to know more about me than myself. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on the Pokemon you've caught. Okay, I get a Pokédex. If you don't know what a Pokédex is, then shame on you. Then you should probably go to Bulbapedia or something. Now please leave me alone, old man, or I'm gonna call the cops on your ass. I get his phone number as well, and I'm probably gonna get, like, Mr. Pokemon's phone number as well. Or actually, no. Hell, that's good. Oh, and now I am actually receiving a phone call. Hello, Arno? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here now. Okay, it seems like he's becoming senile. Was about time, really. Okay, well, now let's go onwards. What Pokemon can I find in here? Is Seedot. I don't know what that Pokemon evolves into, but there is actually a Pokemon I would like to use in this Let's Play, and that is Breloom, although it might not be a good Pokemon. If I can find a pre-evolution of Breloom, that would actually be awesome. And I have actually already played with Gengar before in this game. Gengar is a good Pokemon, but he has really low defensive stats, which actually kind of sucks in my opinion. Well, yeah, of course, that is something you have to live with. Would you guys like me to play with Alakazam, or with Gengar, or maybe with Espeon or Umbreon? Please leave a comment about that. I really want to know what sort of Pokemon you want me to use. And also, I can also use one of the fossil Pokemon. Like one of the fossil Pokemon, I can use any fossil Pokemon at that. I'm gonna be able to get all the fossils, so yeah, if you want me to use one of those fossil Pokemon, then please do leave a comment about that as well. Those are 2 Pokemon I can already spoil. With that I mean 2 Pokemon I can already say that I can get those in the game. So yeah, if you would want me to use that, then please leave a comment. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center because my Totodile is actually kind of hurts. And now I'm gonna start playing with my Eevee for a bit. But first I want to check something out actually. Does Totodile like me? The good old pedo crunch. I sure hope so. Well, he's actually following me around like a creepy asshole. What do you have to say, Totodile? Ah, you seem happy. Your Pokemon is smelling the scent of the flowers. Ah, how cute. Okay, now let's switch out Pokemon. I'm gonna put Neko-chan up front. What are your movesets? What's your moveset actually? Here are your stats, which is pretty decent. And you know, Tail Whip, Tackle, Helping Hand, and Sand Attack, which is pretty decent. So yeah, now let's go onwards. I want to reach Professor Elm in this episode, although I can't guarantee anything. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. What's with you, you asshole? You were masturbating right next to Professor Elm's lab. You are a waste, okay? That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I do have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh yeah! I get to battle Ron Weasley. I never thought I'd be able to do that. Now you send out Chikorita, which is kind of a good Pokemon, but then again no, because he's a grass Pokemon, and people do seem to love him. And holy shit, Neko-chan, what the hell are you doing? Since when can you do so much damage? That usually doesn't happen, I think. You're doing okay for someone weak. Yeah, I know I am. Holy shit, Neko-chan pretty much owned Chikorita. My goodness. He's probably gonna level up now as well. Oh no, he's not. Are you happy you won? Yeah, I actually am. Thank you very much for the XP, you ginger kid. You shouldn't be insecure because you're red-headed. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you want to know who I am? I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Nope, you're not. I can already tell you, because this is a Pokemon game and I'm the hero, not you. I'll be the best one. Give it back, that's my trainer card. Oh no, you stole my name. Yeah, I did. And your name is Maria, okay? You are called Maria from now on. I'm gonna tell that to Professor Elm. What was his name again? He's gonna ask, and I'm gonna say, your name is Maria because you're such an asshole. And probably Eevee doesn't like me yet. Let's take a look, actually. Nico seems embarrassed. Aw, how cute. Or actually, you're a guy, Nico. You shouldn't be embarrassed. Okay, who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Of course not, you silly goose.
Hold on a second, he has nothing to do with it. I saw it, there was a red-haired boy looking into the building.
Oh, thank you, Lyra, for covering me up. What? You battled the boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? I sure did, yeah, and he was called Maria. He really was, believe me. He was a guy and his name is Maria. Very convincing. So Maria was his name? Yes, it was. Thanks for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for the red-haired individual. Oh god, how fucking funny. Arno, I'm glad they understand your innocence. See you later, alligator. Yes, and be sure to fuck me on the way out. Arno, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? And I hand him the mystery egg. Now he's gonna get some sort of orgasm. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. It's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secrets it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? He gave me a Pokedex. Yeah, Professor Oak gave me a Pokedex. Yes, apparently I have potential. I don't even know this myself, but they know more about me than I do. This is so weird. Okay, now I'll try to become the champion, because that's all I can do in this game. Arno, challenging the gyms scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mum. I sure will, I sure will. Let's go say goodbye to my mum, and then I will probably never see her again. How fucking responsible of a parent you are. So you're leaving on a journey, or on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? Every time you receive prize money, I'll save it. I'll save some of it. No, hell, I don't want you to do that. It's my fucking money. Okay, but be careful out there. Pokemon are your friends. When you work as a team, you can accomplish anything. Now, go on your journey and get killed by some Team Rocket members. Because that is what everyone does when they're 10 years old. Now, what's gonna happen here? Lyra, there you are. Arno, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. Yes. Oh god, now I have to watch a long cutscene. What the fuck are they doing? Are they like having group sex or something? In that grass with the Pokemon? What the fuck? You know, I bet you know how already. I'll give you these, good luck. And she gives me some Pokeballs. Okay, now I will be ending the episode. Thank you very much. There are some things I would like you to tell me about. Like, for example, what Pokemon would you like me to catch? Have you already seen some Pokemon I encountered here that you would want me to catch? In this route, you can also catch some different Pokemon like Rattatas. You can also catch Tailo, Pidgey, Starly. So yeah, those are some Pokemon I can already catch. Would you want me to use those generic Pokemon that everyone uses in their Let's Plays? Or would you want me to use some of the more original Pokemon? Or maybe I can just use those generic Pokemon just temporarily. That's something for you to decide. Now, thank you for watching and goodbye.